Hi everyone and welcome back to a little bit of Path of Exile. So, a couple of things have happened. Mainly I was just mapping and going through with the Atlas tree that I had, which was this one, which focuses on the Conqueror and Shaper Guardian and Synthesized maps to drop, and just a bunch of Quant and Betrayal to get most of the crafts that I needed. I then went over to my good old Scarab and Strongboxes 3, still with map sustain, still with Kirak stuff, and just like getting as many maps as I needed, and I added in these two nodes for the Eater of Worlds because I just want to get the invitation and do one of that fight, or one of those fights as well. Favorite map slots, I have a couple of them. I did kill the Shaper, which is nice. I managed to get to 102 out of 115 Atlas completion, which is fairly nice. So there is only one boss that I really want to kill. That is always like a test for builds for me, which is Sirus. I managed to kill all the Conquerors multiple times now. I still have a couple of maps. We have the Maven ready, which is good. If you take a quick look here, there we go. See a couple of Conquerors, a couple of Elder and Shaper Guardian maps are on the ready. And yeah, looking good. It is looking good so far. So, let's just see if we can deal with Sirus. I am not entirely sure if that's going to work. Why did that not work though? There we go. Yeah, so for that, let me grab dialogue volume, pump that up a little bit, because we need to hear the voice lines from Sirus. And let's just jump in. Man, it's been a while since I have bought this guy, but let's get it going. Okay, this is still... Entrance can still be a little bit of a pain, but that's fine. We switched over to Blood Magic, we will talk about that after the fight though. Let's try and get the curse on him, there we go. And just work on the bleeds. That's actually not that bad. Like, the DPS itself isn't that high.
Die.
I think it was roughly around 800k bleed DPS, which isn't a whole lot, especially against bosses, but for the most part we are fairly safe. So that balances it out a little bit. And also, I thought it would be a good thing to show off, like, league start-ish here. Yes, I have definitely done a little bit of upgrading on the gear, but we will talk about that in a little bit as well. Nothing too major, actually. Just get the bleeds on. Try to get the curse on as well. Yeah, just steady damage.
Be silent.
Let's just jump over that.
Die.
There we go. I definitely need to get a little bit of int going on gear, because I can't level my vulnerability curse. So that's not maxed out. I need to do that at some point, but it's fine, it's fine. Even without that, this feels decently enough for the point where we are at the moment, or where I'm at the moment, so yeah, I'm not too worried about it.
Die.
Would be an easy damage upgrade though, not gonna lie. Like, yeah, just get like 30 int or something on a piece of gear, that shouldn't be too much trouble. I shouldn't stand in the degen zone. For a good idea. Endurance charges up with Enduring Cry. Wow, that was close. That was a little bit too close for my liking. Let's regen our life a little bit. There we go. Something about this boss fight, I'm telling you, I was Like, basically, this was the boss I had the most trouble with when this was, like, the actual biggest boss to fight, right? So, feels good. That timing was very bad. Still managed to...
Feel the thrill of the void.
There we go. Ah, no! Come on, stay close. I need the endurance charges. Okay. Outside, there we go. But yeah, he quickly transformed from a boss that I feared to fight into the boss that I really want to fight every single league. Just to see how the characters are feeling, right?
Feel the thrill of the void.
That was exceedingly close. I'm still slowed from that. There we go.
I have seen beyond.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, Leap Slam not really that useful in this fight, actually. It's a-okay though. Let's get a massive amount of fleet on.
Feel the thrill of the void.
There we go. Only took one hit there, which is fine. I almost died because I stand in the regen zone there. Get Eviscerate out as well. That is also like a huge amount of fleet damage that we cannot underestimate at any point. So, go. And yeah, you can see the damage isn't that high, but also like it's not that troublesome. Could be way worse, and I have been going at this fight with even less damage and managed to somehow come out on top, which often, more often than not, should probably be accounted to luck. Let's use our Quicksilver Flask because yeah, it was a little bit too close for my liking there. Ah, he dodged the Eviscerate.
Feel the thrill of the void.
Okay, let's find him again. He is up here. Yes, that Eviscerate did hit, good. Curse on, the Eviscerate on. Nice, good stuff. There. You're not able to tank that meteor, by the way, which is why I'm
Feel the thrill of
running out all the time.
everlasting fire.
There we go, that's another favorite mod slot. And hey, there's the helmet. Oh, very nice. Sirus has been slain. And wasn't that bad, wasn't it? So, Crown of the Inner Eye, I will set that aside because I might do something with Archmage this league. I haven't decided yet, but I want to have the possibility. Do we have here? It's... yeah, it's the shock chance, okay. Oh, yeah, Fire Explodey on a two-handed mace, okay. Right, so that wasn't too bad. Actually felt quite nice, to be honest. Yeah, no really absolutely dangerous things. There we go. There's a couple of things in there. Right, so these should be going for life. See if somebody wants them, they can have them. Let's talk a little bit about upgrades and stuff. Right, so the main thing I have done is get Blood Magic. So now we definitely are in need of the Eternal Blessing for Pride, which is fine by me, and I'm still running Vitality to get a little bit of life regen going. But you can see the gear looks a little bit different. I have the same rings and the same shield, everything else has changed. So my next skill point went into Iron Reflexes, and this just converts all our evasion into armor And we have no bonus to evasion rating from dexterity, but that's fine. Yeah, crafted block still is there. Good. Right, so let's start with the chess piece. The chess piece is still the same. I just invested into Eldritch currency and rolled a little bit of damage onto there, and 10% of damage, or physical damage, sorry, is taken as lightning damage. That's really good, right? Other than that, that is still the same 6-link that I bought. So yeah, this is not the ultra end gear. This is like the stepping stone that I needed to get through tier 16s comfortably, and also through the Shaper fight and through the Sirus fight, as you saw right now. Get through that quite comfortably, right? I bought the new amulet, also just life and nothing else than physical damage over time multiplier, which is the stat I want to push for this build. So that's good. You can see that we have the endurance allocated with the blight oil, so our anoint is up here. That just gives us +1 to max endurance charges. We are sitting at 6 endurance charges at the moment. The helmet, we have some life, some double resistance, and just more armor, evasion, and life. As you can see, this is over. This is almost like, holy smokes, that's like 1600. No, not 1600. What am I doing? 1100-ish. 1100 plus armor that this is providing, and we have 6% of fist damage from hits taken as cold damage, and also 10% increased vulnerability curse effect. Speaking of vulnerability, yeah, see, this is on level 18, so we don't need too much int. This should be quite easy. Right. Boots, I changed out the boots. We have some life, some movement speed, some suppression chance, which is something that I'm still debating about. I should probably get suppression, but that would mean redoing some of the tree and also redoing some of the gear. But those just fit the thing I wanted. I also rolled regen life per endurance charge on that, as well as 4% increased attack speed. Those are all the smallest multipliers basically that you can get. If you take a look at these currency items here, those are all from the lesser Eldritch currency. So yeah, keep that in mind. These can go up quite a bit. Right. Next up, we have our gloves. The gloves pretty much have life, good amount of resistances. I crafted attack speed on that. We have some stun and block recovery, and we have 0.2% of fist damage leached as life, which is good, and just added physical damage to attacks, which I thought would be a-okay. Right, for the last piece, I did drop a Stygian Wise, and I was crafting this one with some essences. The ones that give you life, so we have 135 max life, a good amount of lightning res, and I crafted a little bit of regen on there, which I think I can just overroll at some point. But I just wanted to have a Stygian because I wanted to have one of these jewels. So the main thing here is the 4% chance to gain phasing for 4 seconds on kill. This truly helps while mapping. You just have phasing up a lot and you can run through the mobs and don't get hung up on that on them. A little bit of life is good, and a little bit of evasion, which gets converted into armor. And yeah, we are sitting on 10,000 armor at the moment, which isn't that much. With all our flasks up, we are reaching 20k, which probably is the thing, or the mark I should reach without any of that. And yeah, as you can see, endurance charges 0 out of 6. So yeah, when those are up, it's so helpful. It's like 24% fist damage reduction and elemental damage reduction, and like 2.4% life regen. That's so good. Right, future plans for this build. Oh yeah, the axe, sorry, the weapon also. That is a little bit of an upgrade. And yeah, I crafted this myself. Again, I rolled essences and I got like increased fist damage, percent one, quite decently-ish. It's tier 5, but it came with a tier 3 flat fist damage roll. And I was like, oh, that's pretty good. I will keep that. I'm missing attack speed on here, but we have plus 22 fist damage over time multi. And yeah, the implicit there, the 15% increased fist damage is rolled with runes from the new league mechanic. I just wanted to test it out, basically. Right, so plans. There is one thing that we can do if we take a quick glance at one of the bleeding nodes, or wheels, there we go, bleeding mastery. So this is plus 3% to damage over time multi for bleeding per endurance charge. I think that is something that I can spec into. That would be pretty decent for me. Other than that, leveling wise, I'm pretty much happy. Yeah, sure, we can go to level 95 or 96-ish, but I'm not stressing about it, right? This is pretty much everything so far. Like with level 90, oh god, no. That would mean 4 points, right? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm not leveling to 97. But yeah, here's the spell suppression wheel. That would give us a little bit of suppression, and yeah, so I might have to pick that up. I might have to shuffle around a couple of points. But I am pretty happy with how the build turned out, not gonna lie. I did take a look at my buddy's build. He is playing, the Lacerate Glad from Cicerin, and I was just looking or taking a peek at his character, and I saw, yeah, like, just get blood magic. It's like, it's too good to pass up, and yeah. So now we don't have mana, we use our life, our HP for everything. But it works out very, very nicely. And yeah, I'm still running my 80 max res, or 80 elemental res. It feels so, so good to have that. Alright, that is a little bit of an update. Plans for future of this league. I am still working on a character in Path of Building that I want to try out, or that I want... It's not really a revisit. I have never tried it with that ascendancy that I'm looking at the moment. And yeah, it's just... We'll see if it works out or not. But yeah, I mean, we finally managed to get our Lacerate of Hemorrhage to level 20. Same goes for most of the support gems. You can see the ones that came later are finally level 20 right now, which is good. Other than that, yeah, pretty much all of them except Calling Strike, which I added really late, right? Vitality, which I added late in again, and Arrogance. But yeah, we're looking pretty decent. Not too shabby. So, the only thing, or one of the most important things, is for me to get a little bit of intelligence, so I can level vulnerability up to the max, and maybe... yeah. Just get some quality on some of the gems. Are we looking at that? Not too good. 9 GCPs. But as you can see, I have still the Divine that we have, and 308 Chaos. This was around 500 before I started upgrading. And yeah, I mean 200-ish plus the stuff we bought. I would say around maybe 250 Chaos investment into the build. That's probably where we are right now, and that is absolutely fine by me. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys, and as always, take care. Bye.